Now that our fighters have chosen their characters, it's time to go. Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Let us begin. Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Blocks the jump in. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player one with the life lead. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. With this super art connect, the super art finds its mark. Was looking for that jump attack. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Life lead opens up. Adds a little super juice into KO. Player two with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Drive boosted Hadouken. Who's going to start things off? Looks to add more pressure by parrying the projectile. Risky up-close scrap still going. Player two holding on to that corner advantage. Big opportunity now in this corner. Player one will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Springs forward with the drive rush. Backs off. This unleashes some big damage. Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Critical art is on. Cashes out the cage right there. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Execute! Flatline zone. Player two is a force to be reckoned with. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Neither of them willing to back off here. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Player one has a slight life lead that they may sit on. The low is denied. The cross-up's good. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Knockdown. Player one can't let their drive gauge out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. In a dire situation. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player two on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Box him with a top and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. They were right to be on guard there. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Can they stop this light lead from getting bigger? Burnout activates. Going in. Player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Jumps up. This unleashes some big damage. Player two, putting the cherry on top. Life lead is there. Cashes out the cage right there. Still alive. Still alive. Hanging by a thread. Just needs one, chisels them down. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Shakes things up with a fireball. This is a bad situation to be in. This is new, the throw is coming. Knocked up out of the air. Player two needs to take advantage of this kick. Super art to show off what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Hits them while they're standing. Shifting things into high gear. Dangerous range here. Drops them hard. They all in with a rush. Turns out. Player one with the rhythm owning that space. Sets up with the jump in. Looking for a hole. Noticeable life lead. Awesome! Player one comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. Uses the target combo as a filler. They were right to be on guard there. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Box them with a target combo. What are they thinking here? Their drive gauge is not filled. How will they start their approach and mount a comeback? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Takes a trip. Shoots off a fireball up close. Life lead gets him. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Grabs him. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Cannon spike. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Knockdown and... That's a counter. There's an overdrive shorty. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Crowns him from above. Here comes a big combo. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Player 2 experiencing burnout. What's next? Charges up the plasma. Player 1 is on draw, super hard incoming. Closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Who will come out on top in this final round? Jumps up. Turning it right up with a super. This is a bad situation to be in. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Solar plexus strike. What now? Turns out. Here comes charges up the plasma. What's the betting in flatlines though? Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. Crowns them from above. Smart play with the throw. Was looking for that jump attack. Grabs him, trips him up. Jump in, finds the mark. Box him with a target combo. Order makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. It's a big gamble KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both showed their hands a little good, so they must be thinking of a counter. That combo did decent damage. Will we see a drive in? Good job, there's an overdrive shorty. Still slugging it out at this range. Experiencing burnout. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Sets up with the jump in. Looking to follow up after that target combo. What's this Chico Hano gonna do? KO! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on? That feeling out phase is over. Ends the meter. Hoping for a good return. They're back into the corner now. Amazing! Player 2 with the Frozen. Oh, they switched driver. Holy! Punish counter on reaction. Turns out. Great job in escaping that corner pressure and move more fuel to the fire. Hook him up. Killer beast. That final push at the end paid off in spades. When you have a chance to finish things, you gotta take it. Another rematch. These two are really getting into it. Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Oh! Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. What are they thinking here? Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Neither of them willing to back off here. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Taking stock. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Life lead opens up. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. They need to prepare. Gets them. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Got their eye on the air. They trade. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? They're backed up into the corner.
Dang!
Oh, what's this? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Player 2 just put themselves on equal footing with that super. Nobody blinked. They've got the meter for a drive, looking to impress with this super. A real test of nerves here. In there. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. A jump. Both players look for something to work with, but neither are getting the opening they want.
All in with a rush!
Digs in deep to get that drive impact. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge with the solar plexus strike. Dangerous range here. Drops him hard. This is gonna hurt. Keeps them out. Now they can use drive. Ooh, what a smart throw. Okay, here we go. Nice fireball.
All in with a rush!
Ooh, you never know what can happen here.
Oh, putting the cherry on top!
Spends it all on the super.
Not shy one bit about it!
The super closes it out. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. Quick medium post. Hits him with a stop and drop. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Takes a trip. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Combo with the target combo. All right, what's coming up next? Getting into the end game now. It's getting tense. Knockdown. Player 2 creates a good fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Both fighters planning something? They need to rely on their instincts here. A drive comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Combo with the target combo. The quarter makes it hard to springs forward with the drive rush. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Burnout activated. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Brushes that off and keeps going. Will we see a drive impact? Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Level 3 super! Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Good praises to KO! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Jumps in. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. The combo's there. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Pressuring them in the corner. Knockdown. Nails the anti-air. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. A drive impact could end it all here. Player 1 has depleted their fires off the Shinku KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Nice parry. Blocks the impact. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Quick breather. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Knockdown and can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Their spacing is so on point right now. But this can lead to some big damage. Dashes out the cage right there. This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their lifeblood, but also their nerves. What's this Shinku Hado gonna do? That amazing never say die attitude got them the win. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Choose their shot. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Looking to follow up after that target combo. The low with the solar plexus strike. A jump sets up with the jump in. Here comes the corner. Oh, the throw connects. What now? That corner is starting to look scary. All in with a rush. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale.
What's wrong? Get up!
Player crushes in. Burn out, but they may have a bid. It is over. Player one made some smart moves there. Great game. Shows the medium kick. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Drive gauge finally recovers. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Combo with the looking to impress with this super. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. Oh, burnout triggered. Player one fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Scrapping it out up close. A drive impact could end it all here. Experiencing burnout. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move. Taking no prisoners. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. Checks him with a projectile. Box him with a target combo. Lots of aggression from both sides. A big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. Player two chases them down. Long low attack hit. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how they hold your breath. Beautiful setup with that attack. Heading into the end game now. It's getting heated up with a combo into super. They've got the meter front. Burnout activates. Burnout! Expect a tempo of the match to tank. They're both out of drive gauge. Will they press on or wait a Shinku Hadouken? The super doesn't hit. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? They need to rely on... This goes for KO! Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. That drive impact is blocked. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Jumps up. All right, what's coming up next? Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Knockdown and player one can't let their drive gauge run. Burnout activates. What'll happen here? Their spacing is so on point right now. It's a good spot. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Who chose the medium kick? Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. With drive rush to keep it going. Player turns out! What are they gonna do? Player 1 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure.
Dash! Strike!
Jump in? A rare chance here. They gotta do something. That corner is starting to look scary.
Oh, putting the cherry on top!
Yo, the special forces don't play. Delta Red Assault. Player 1, they're just gonna go for it with the super. What now? Are you kidding me? Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. Sees the overhead coming. Jumps in. Player 1 has the life advantage. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Takes a trip. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. And that's a KO. Timed that perfectly. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Hits them with a stop and pop. Big throws. Ooh, springs forward with the drive rush. Looking to impress with this super. Killer Bee spin catches them standing. Things are heating up. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Brushes that off and keeps going. Were they baiting them into that? Uses their drive to match. It's a good spot to use the super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
What's wrong? Get up!
A drive impact could end it all here. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. What are they gonna do? Throws them. What'll happen here? Drive rush to keep it going. Going in. Overhead, but it won't work. Closes it out. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Clean parry. Combo with the target combo. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. That barely connected, but it still counts. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Big counter. Gets the jump in. Solid combo. Hits with the overhead. From up above. Throws them. What's next? Knockdown. They gotta take advantage of this drive difference. Bends the meter. Hoping for a good return. They've got the meter front in there. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Got you!
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Combo looking to impress with this super. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. They trade hits. It's a good spot to use the super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
What's wrong? Get up!
Careful, springs forward with a drive rush. Uses the gauge for a super arc. Knockdown and player 2 drops him to half. Reads the jump in perfectly. Player low heavy, but no go. And eats it. Oh boy. Both running empty on drive. Closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Backdash to start. They're not taking any chances. Blocks it. Doesn't miss a beat. Back into, there's a wall slap. They can't do anything now. Amazing! Oh, forward rush.
What punish counter sets the table?
Back to the court. Are we gonna play no burnout? Did they mean to do that? That combo finishes it. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. We're fighting. This can lead to some big damage. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Strings it all together. Decides to go in with the target combo. Time to do some damage after that wall splat. Takes a trip. Life lead opens up. What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Drive rush. Gets in their face. Player 1 has a slight life lead. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Zones with the fireball. Jumps in. Fires off the Shiku Hadouken. Knockout and their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink springs forward with the drive rush? The drive impact doesn't work. We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around. Gets carried to the corner. How will they utilize this? Crowns him from above.
A drive impact today cashes out the cage right there. Yo, the special forces don't play. Delta ran assault.
Assessing damage.
Player 1, what's this Shiku Hadouken gonna finish? We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to find out the win? Who will come out on top in this final round? Jump, crowns him from above. Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive up. Player 1 has the super. This is gonna hurt. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Player 1 can't use drive anymore. Both sides, the drive impact doesn't work. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. That corner is starting to look connects with the throw. I can't believe it. No!
Critical art now?
Ooh, what a smart throw. What's next? Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible?
Answers with a fireball. We just saw the heist of the century.
Player 2 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. Can they stop this life lead from getting bigger? Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a KO. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Box him with a target combo. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Dashes up. Scrapping it out up close. Both fighters planning something? KO. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Quick drop. Uses the parry so the opponent hits him with a stopping bomb. Goes with the straight, turning it right up with the super. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner.
All in with a rush.
Player 1 isn't. What's this Shiku Hadouken gonna do? What now? Can they make the most of this?
Cannon spike.
Dangerous range here. Only 50% life.
More fuel for the fire. Hook them up.
Player 1 is cross super hard incoming. Shina Shogeki to push forward. Back to the
Who are they swinging at?
aiming to burn out, but they may have a plan here.
Putting it all on the line.
I can't believe it. They're just gonna go for it with the the super! Are you kidding me? Player one clinches the win! But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have won that. Dashes up. Here comes the corner pressure. Drive rush to keep it going. Takes the chance to hurt him. All right, what's coming up next? Hold your breath. Beautiful setup with that attack. Takes a trip. Neither of them willing to back off here. They block the overhead, and life lead opens up. Time's the only thing moving here. Overhead, KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. The jump in catches them. Uses the target combo as a filler. Oh, they're in the corner now. Experiencing burnout. Player one will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Anti-air drops him. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Going in. Drive usage is back on the table. A drive impact could end it all here. There's a change of side. Player one will... Oh, what's this? They can't squander this punish counter check. Player prepares a burnout. Shin Hashogen to push forward. Both sides getting ready. Player one with the rhythm owning that space. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Dangerous range here. All the throw connects. What now? What's this Shinku Hado gonna do? What were they thinking? Player one can't use any drive boost. Gotta play it. What a finish! Woo, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good. Quick drop. Got their eye on the air. Goes for the drive rush there. Starts with a jump in. Player two chases them down. Takes a trip. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Neither of them willing to back off. That's some big juicy. With this super art connect, spends it on the super art. Player one must be feeling good after that super, but they gotta keep on the gas. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player two creates a good corner opportunity. They're in the corner and the beatdown continues. Still slugging drive rush to keep it going. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Going in. Player two is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? They're going for the super art. There's a change of side. Jumps. This can lead to some big damage. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Draw super art incoming. No super forward rush. Reads the jump in perfectly. Here comes the breakthrough with the throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Opts to continue the attack with the drive. Still plenty of time left. Looking for a hook. Drive rush to keep it going. Quick medium poke. Player two can't let this simmer. Big drive rush. Catches them out. Turns out. Excellent damage on that. Flatline zone. Player one was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Changes things up with an overhead. Big counter. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. And a super at KO. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes in on the impact for nothing. That combo just brushes that off and keeps going. Hits the back throw to get the side switch. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Takes a trip. Drive rush to keep it going. The low heavy is denied. Player two holding on to that corner advantage.
Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change.
Uses the gauge for a super KO. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? That feeling out phase is over. Time to get down to business. Knockdown and... Quick, solid anti-air.
Cannon spike!
Catches them out.
Super Arm to show up what a PhD and fighters can do for you! That horse betting in all on the drive rush!
Player one is on the brink of disaster. There's a burnout.
More fuel to the fire! Cook them up! Spend it all on the super! Not shy of one bit about it!
What's wrong? Get up!
Dangerous range here. Ooh, crushes the shins. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Impact squat. Things are very tense as this exchange continues.
And it is over!
I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that rundown.
Gut punch ransom!
Medium kick.
Scrap burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change.
Parries to cancel the fireball. Player one in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about in big trouble here. The stun is going to leave them defenseless. Combo with the target combo. Backs them into the corner. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Add a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Alright, what's coming up next? Drive rush to keep it going. In a dire situation, experiencing burnout. Player one in trouble with no gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whip punishing. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Oh, burnout triggered. Player one in dire straits with burnout. Barely blocks the jump in. Connects with medium kick. It's a good spot to use the super. Knockdown and can they keep on him? Player two needs to use the threat of the corner. Knocks them out of the air. Player one all in with a rush. Noticeable life, willing to risk it for the overdrive. Bends it on the fireball. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line.
Super Arm to show up what a PhD and fighters can do for you!
Do it to him!
Show the people what they came to see, Ryu!
What's wrong? Get up!
And it is on!
Gets the corner switch. It might be some time for payback. Player one with a slight lead. Will they tackle reversal? Changes the pace with the fireball. Here comes the corner pressure. A trade, but still works out. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Amazing! Gets drilled with an overdrive Shoryuken. Ooh, what a smart throw. Okay, here we go. Crowns him from above. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback. Are you kidding me? Player one comes out on top of that fierce battle.
Talk about a show. That match had it all.